Hello, IGN. My name is Jose Otero. I'm here with Paul Alexander from Republique, and we are checking out episode 4, which is a big deal. But we're not just checking this out on mobile, which is where we've seen it, or on PC where we've seen it. We're here playing it on PlayStation 4, which this is a big deal. Yeah. All right, so Paul, walk us through what's going on right now. Big new episode. What's the hook? Where are we starting right now?
Well, episode 4 is a huge departure from previous episodes of Republique, and I think fans who've been waiting a long time for episode 4 to finally come to fruition are going to be pleasantly surprised that episode 4 is actually a huge swerve.
Okay.
And we've at the end of episode 3 development, we basically came together as a team.
Yep.
And we came together as a team, and we basically decided, we're going to do something completely different. We've taken this core gameplay loop as far as we can go, and we're going to switch it up a little bit. So that's what we've done here. Immediately, you can see if you're a fan of the previous episodes that we're outside, which is something we've never done before. And this, as you'll come to see here pretty soon, these are some gorgeous environments that were created from the ground up in Unity 5, which was first for us.
Yeah.
And really just the mood, aesthetically, mechanically, as you're going to see here pretty soon, is really just amping up the survival horror influences.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, from the ground up, this looks really good. Like, I have seen Republique in a number of places, but I'm kind of blown away by what you guys are doing right now. And you're headed, so you are outside of the facility where most of the other episodes have taken place.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that under the bridge there. Like,
yeah,
whoa.
That's pretty sweet.
That looks really sweet. Yeah. Very
yeah,
nice.
I mean, we're our team did an incredible job, and was really just, it was lucky for them we decided to take this episode in a new direction. They were able to kind of take the gloves off and do something new.
Okay.
So here we're about to see something else that's brand new to episode 4.
Okay, let's see it.
Key. We can open it with a funny key. It fits. We won.
My gate. Our gate. Yes, sir. You are right.
So I'll go ahead and jump in here. This is the Mammoth character in episode 4, and he's the primary antagonist. When we were rethinking episode 4's gameplay, we decided we didn't want to do that thing where you're chasing around guards and attacking them, and stick with that same motif. So we have one bad guy that you're completely naked as Hope. You have no weapons. You have no way to defend yourself, and so it's your job, just as you're moving around this forest area in episode 4, to basically stay out of this guy's way, or else he's gonna do what he just did. He's gonna beat you down.
Wow. So he's also mildly crazy. Why don't we talk a little bit about
yeah.
'cause he is talking to himself.
Yeah, he's if you didn't catch that, he does have a multiple personality situation going on.
Okay.
And he talks to himself, and that actually comes into like the gameplay a little bit later on, where you kind of have to use that against him, which is pretty interesting.
Okay.
And Cooper's gone too. Your boy Cooper. He's not in this episode.
Who's the Dr. Rhymes over here? What is this?
Yeah. So this Proseman, the data broker, who's been granting you abilities throughout episodes 1 through 3, is now kind of your like the Otacon to your Solid Snake, escorting you through the game.
Or the Busta Rhymes to your. I mean, Hope doesn't rhyme, right?
The Busta Rhymes tier. He's the Flipboat squad to your Busta Rhymes.
Got it.
I think would be the proper comparison.
Well, now we're on the same page. No, because I just found it interesting. I was like, wait, he didn't rhyme before, but so he is now. You don't have the abilities that you had on your phone earlier. The OmniView is gone, which is interesting, just because you spent the last 3 episodes building that up, and you've just taken all that away.
Yeah, and that's the thing that a lot of games do in like sort of like the 11th hour is like you'll get all these things, you'll build them up and take them away. And I think we made great use of that here by introducing a separate ability in lieu of having those old abilities. So now, in order to scan things, Hope has to use the camera on her phone, so she's going to scan the shovel. And I'll skip over some of this voiceover stuff because I don't want to get too spoilery here for our fans who want to get a little sneak peek, but still want to
keep it fresh.
Yeah, maintain the element of surprise.
Totally fine. Yeah. So what can you tell us about this area that she's exploring? I mean, so she's, mild spoiler. She's obviously out of the facility.
Yep.
And you know that bad things or questionable things have been happening there. So what can you say about? I think it's called God's Acre.
Yeah. So episode 4 is called God's Acre, and episode 4 is really all about birth, death, and resurrection. And so we're in a graveyard. We're outside. It's dark. It's moody. There's fog everywhere. And so we're really kind of in this episode focusing less on Hope's journey out of the facility, and we're focusing more on the facility itself, this place metamorphosis that we've been exploring for the past few episodes. We're learning more and more about it. And so we're kind of digging up a bunch of old secrets, and there you can see there's our buddy, the mammoth, we call him. So you're digging up old secrets. You're going to find out a lot more about the world that you've been kind of walking around the last few episodes. And
Possible dirt on the Overseer, maybe.
Yeah, there's going to be some interesting sort of main storyline threads and a lot of interesting new B stories explored in episode 4. New characters are going to be introduced, and you're going to learn more about some existing characters as well. In fact, there's going to be a huge reveal in episode 4, which I'm not going to talk about.
Okay.
But some huge chickens coming home to roost in episode 4.
So what are some ways that the mammoth can detect you? I mean, obviously like line of sight, but what else is there?
Yeah, so he can see you like any other guard could see you in the previous episodes, and I kind of need to get out of his way here a little bit. But there's environmental sort of triggers hidden throughout the world. The birds and the bees. There are swarms of bees, and there are little birds. I always
thought they were the enemy.
They can. If Hope walks into them, she'll immediately the gardener will be ooh. There he comes.
Okay, yeah, watch that.
So he'll immediately be alerted to your presence if you stumble on those, and he'll just charge towards you and knock the wind out of you. And since there's no confinement rooms in episode 4, I can't tell you, Jose, what's going to happen if you actually get caught by the gardener.
I kind of want to yank that controller and just like find out, but you're keeping it a secret.
I'm so good at this game. I'll never get caught.
I'm curious because in the prior games, if you got caught, you were put in confinement rooms, and then you would sort of bust your way out and sort of get back to work. And now when you take all that away, it just has my curiosity, like what could possibly happen.
Yeah, there's some interesting things are going to happen.
Can you die? That was my question, right? To you.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
The tease.
So there's a lot of just ominous things peppered throughout episode 4 to sort of not just heighten the overall surrealness, the sense of surrealness present in episode 4, but to lend a sense of place and story. And one of those things is these weird TVs hidden throughout the world that'll just give you random information about. It's just they're real life scientists talking about DNA and memory storage.
Okay, got it.
So that's just kind of like a little hint about some of the story themes here in episode 4.
Yeah, and just for folks at home, we are looking at an early build, as you see development build written right there at the bottom right of the screen. So obviously this is not final. How far along would you say you guys are?
We're really, really close. So episode 4 is coming out very soon on PC and Mac, and will be out along with all 5 episodes of the game, the total package on PlayStation 4 in early 2016.
Okay.
Which is something I'm really excited about. So
the trophies, bells and whistles. And wait a minute, if you're on PlayStation 4, what happens with cartridges that you were picking up in episodes 1 through 5 of? So in the mobile game, if you're familiar with that, or on PC, you were picking up cartridges made by independent developers.
Yep.
And they sort of are full of cheeky nods to why the Camouflage team likes them so much.
That's right.
So what are you doing on PlayStation then?
So on PlayStation 4, we're doing the same thing, except we're going to be doing Sony PlayStation games. And we picked some of our favorite PlayStation games, and we're going to... Cooper had something to say about some of his favorite games, like Galaxy and The Last of Us. And,
got it.
So definitely look forward to that. That's one of my favorite features of the entire game. So writing those and seeing those in the game's been a real treat.
Man, and this guy popping out of hedges. What?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
All right. Well, awesome. Thank you so much, Paul, for bringing this by to show it off. And for more Republic coverage, including anything else, we'll probably have a cool preview for you. Make sure you keep it right here at IGN.